Dead man walking.
Hands up against you. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up against you. Tell me what you gonna do now. Come on. Yeah. I know you'll be loving this shit right now. All you big biscuits right now. People in the house, with the hands in the air. 'Cause if you don't care, we don't care. If you don't care, then we don't care. All damn things up till Genesis. Justify a fix of the limits and mix. So we'll fuck you up. Shut the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Or we fuck this track up. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Hands up against you. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up against you. Tell me what you gonna do now. Come on. Yeah, we're the best feeling biscuit. Every day, every night, it's better feel, yeah.
22 years has passed since these 6 men have met in this hellacious structure, and now they are going to rematch it. Just like 22 years ago, where Kurt Angle walked in as WWE Champion of the 98 to 2002 belt design, he has walked back in, and can he do the exact same thing 22 years later and walk out? Kurt Angle already is going out for some kind of hardware, and he's got himself a sledgehammer. And now The Rock is attacking his cousin Rikishi, whilst The Undertaker is standing over another warrior that he has dealt with many times in the past in Triple H. Angle and Austin have been great matches back in 2001 over the WWE Championship, are going at it outside of the ring. Triple H has just given a huge neck breaker, and it looks like he's got himself his sledgehammer, and now he's attacking Rikishi with it. Austin and Angle are still going at it. Face busted by Triple H on Rikishi inside the ring. The Rock is outside of the ring. He is currently out cold, it would seem. The Undertaker is somewhere as well, but we cannot see where he currently is. These 2 men waged war inside, these 6 men should I say, waged war inside Hell in a Cell 22 years ago. And it was a hellacious match, and Triple H, who at the time was in an alliance with Rikishi regarding what was going to happen to Stone Cold Steve Austin after Rikishi ran over Stone Cold in Survivor Series of '99, with Triple H being the mastermind behind the incident. The Undertaker is still attacking Triple H, and the cousins The Rock and Rikishi going at it. Angle and Austin have broken outside of the cage as well, it would seem. So this could get very dangerous. As The Undertaker said 22 years ago, he is not afraid to make you famous and could potentially throw someone off the cell. But someone could go through. Kurt Angle is climbing up top already. We could see something dangerous happen right here before our very eyes. Angle has reached the top of the cell with now Undertaker and The Rock going at it. Austin seems to be looking to join Kurt at the top of the cell. What could happen here? This is going to get extremely dangerous. The Rock is attacking The Undertaker with the sledgehammer. Strikes by Austin on Angle on top of the cell. He's really giving it to Kurt right now. Rikishi is focusing on Triple H. Hip toss there by Angle on top of the cell, slamming his hand into that metal structure, kicking Austin in the face. Undertaker and The Rock still going at it, and The Undertaker is now attacking The Rock with the sledgehammer, hitting him straight in the gut. Rikishi and Triple H are now outside of the cell. This could get worse before it gets better. Angle and Austin still going at it on top of the cell. Triple H and Rikishi. Looks like there is not going to be any repeat of any kind of alliance from 22 years ago, although that alliance did not last long if I remember correctly. Triple H has now climbed to the top of the cell. Rikishi is joining them. Rikishi 22 years ago suffered a fate where he was chokeslammed off the top of the cell onto the back of a truck. Triple H posing for the crowd on top of the cell. The Rock is currently holding up The Undertaker, but The Undertaker using his elbows. Triple H is giving a huge neck breaker to Rikishi, and that could do some serious neck damage there. And it's a case of old school by The Undertaker on The Rock, and there we go. Austin striking away at Kurt, using his brawling to his advantage, and a huge power slam on Kurt Angle. Rikishi is now going after Triple H, but a knee to the gut has put an end to that. Austin, he is evading Kurt, but now striking again at the WWE Champion. Huge chop to the chest. And it's a Fez press by Austin on Angle. And it's a big DDT by The Rock to The Undertaker inside the ring. At the moment, everything favours The Rock or The Undertaker, who could take advantage of the situation and get a 3 count. And it's a huge diving clothesline by The Undertaker. 4 of the 6 men are on top of the cell. Kurt Angle, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Rikishi, Triple H, all going for it. Big DDT. Oh my god, and Austin has just thrown Kurt straight off the top of the cell. Looked like some kind of hip toss. And Angle is now down and out, and that could be the end of his match. Austin now is just making sure that he's not going to get up in a huge spine buster. by The Rock, and it's a pin. We've got a couple. It's 1, it's 2, and the Undertaker has kicked out The Rock before he was going to get the 3 count there. The Rock trying to use the sledgehammer, but it's not worked, and now the Undertaker is going for something of his own, and it's a last ride on The Rock. This could be it. Undertaker with the cover, and it's 1, it's 2. Oh, and it's a kick out. The Undertaker was so close to winning the championship that he did not win in this match 22 years ago. Austin and Angle are fighting, heading up towards more of the ramp, whilst Rikishi and Triple H are still on top of the cell. Undertaker is waiting, perched up top on The Rock. Here we go, and it's a huge... Oh, it was blocked by The Rock into a big backbreaker there. Power slam by Austin on Angle on the concrete outside just near the ramp. Rikishi, Triple H, wait a minute, rock bottom by The Rock on the Undertaker. Could this be it for the match? 1, 2. Undertaker has kicked out at 2. Yep, The Rock must be furious with that. Now using that sledgehammer on Big Evil, on the American Badass. Undertaker utilising his strikes to get the better of The Rock, but The Rock is fighting back. There's a huge gutbuster, and Rikishi has just gone through the cell by Triple H. Triple H has fallen down, and he's got himself a pin. Could he walk away the winner here? 2. And there we go. After being put through the top of the cell, Triple H, the King of Kings, the game, has walked away the winner of this rematch. And he has walked away with the WWE Championship 98 to 2002 era. Triple H winning the championship, and that belt that he won oh so many times before. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.